What's up, guys? It's Jameson Street, and I'm with.
It's your boy Josh Too Frisky on all socials.
And this is my fourth podcast. I've been trying to diversify it a bit, having my friends, family come in, all different types of people of different walks of life, different walks of my life, and we have a lot to rehash. We just got back from a Cali trip, a week ago?
I would say so, yeah. Just got back from a Cali trip about a week ago, man. It was great. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better, man. I love the West Coast generally.
Yeah, man. I'm a little sick we got back, and I'm still. The main thing on my mind is that the Tesla that we had in the Dodgers game.
For sure.
Bro, the Dodgers game. Let me start off with that. It's the stadium is at the top of Los Angeles, and you get this crazy view of just like the entire city from a hill, and it's unlike anything I've ever seen before in a stadium. Because we're Midwesterners, so we're so used to flatland and like just like regular city areas that I've never seen architecture, and then the palm trees on the stadium, like I've never seen shit like that in my life. So yeah, I was blown away. What's your take?
Honestly, bro, man, like Jameson was saying, man, in LA, Dodger Stadium, I'm a Dodger fan. I know y'all gonna be like, damn, he's a bandwagon. Slightly, but I'm wherever Shohei at, man. That's my favorite pitcher. But I would say, man, it was like Jameson was saying, it's very crazy the way they got it built. Cause like when you just getting up there, the funny thing was we walked on like a decline, and then we had to go on an incline to get up to the stadium. It almost felt like,
Hollywood Hills type shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
you feel me? It was almost like walking on a ladder going up. Like, it was crazy. But I really want to know how they built that, like how they had it set up on that hill so perfectly. And the vibes are absolutely amazing. At the game, they played the defending champs, the Texas Rangers. Um, and oddly enough, man, the Dodgers kicked their ass. I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean,
Crazy.
it went insane. It was an absolute blowout. I want to say it was like 16-17 to like 3 or something like that. But the atmosphere is crazy. The people, the culture, man. I mean, that's one thing I can say about LA. They love their baseball.
I feel that. The take on the people in LA, because we got a couple of connects, especially out of that one store. I forgot what it was called. Uh, Too Happy, right?
It was something like, I gotta look it up
Something
on
Happy,
Instagram.
yeah. It was some like weird pop up shop
Yeah.
setup store, and it was a lot of vibey people in there. It was straight LA
Yeah, it was.
black people in there for sure, and it was cool meeting them. I definitely think if I'm gonna grow in life,
Yeah.
I gotta, by the time I'm like 25, 26, I gotta at least be in LA, Miami, Houston, Zona, just somewhere that's more like in tune for young people.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
And another thing I wanna touch base on. I've noticed that a lot of our people are moving into these spots.
Yeah.
Like you said, Houston, Dallas, Miami, LA. I know, especially Atlanta. We all know how ATL gets. I see we're all moving into those spots, man. But I think our generation I honestly think we love the lights, the big cities, the life, the cars, the money, everything, man. I mean, it's exciting. I mean, when we went out to LA, it really kind of. I was already inspired before we left, but by day 7 out there, I was definitely ready to get back home, but come back home really on a mission, honestly, because
To start grinding and getting your money right. I know what
yeah,
you mean.
you feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
It's just something about the lights, man, and I'm a city boy, not like no pun intended with that, but man, it's just I love the lights, man, and just LA, the people, and the thing I like about it is, man, the it's the people, man, the not only just the vibes, but the people just make it even better, man. I mean, everybody's in such a good mood out there. It's just insane, like compared to, the Midwest where we're at currently. I'm not saying we don't have good people because we definitely do. I don't want to shit on the Midwest, but it just the vibes out there just hit different. I guess when your feet's in the sand and you look up and it's a palm tree above your head, life is good.
Yeah, that's why a lot of those people who were natives too, they're used to it.
Right.
I've been in LA since I was like 10, and then a lot of people, they they're just so accustomed to that life that it's just like they never leave,
Yeah.
and it's enough for them. And I wouldn't much mind that, just being situated and living in a big city with a little bit of everything for the rest of my life. So
Absolutely.
especially having a wife and kids, raising a family, like just somewhere that it's sunny all the time, not harsh winters.
Nah, seriously.
That's
Too much on the body, bro.
too much on the body. Yeah, it's like I I hate to say it, but I don't want to be like my like my parents, you know.
Hey, man.
Bro, I can't be in Michigan. I can't be in Michigan for another 25, 30 years, bro. I can't do it.
I can't. And
Yeah.
the thing about it, bro, I've asked my people so many times, like, why did y'all settle down here out of everywhere?
Mhm.
But but at the same time, it was a different time period back then. They really had to do what they had to do, especially with kids.
Mhm.
And I think that's the boat our parents are in. Like, they got to go where the money at, and and where it's at present. You know what I'm saying? Where it's at now.
And
Yeah.
houses back in the day, cuz our dukes, bro, they probably bought these houses, you know what I'm saying, for
Yeah.
like way cheaper than it is now. So
Definitely. And
life is easier
it just
like that.
guys, it's a different time period, man. The ways you can, I mean, it's money out there for everybody, man. The way you can make money nowadays is just the way you can make money nowadays is just, I mean, it's insane. I mean, compared to some of our parents, and if you're from Michigan, you know about the big three, Ford, General Motors, all them guys, that's basically how my parents got it, man. Honestly, and majority of everybody's parents honestly did that plant life. It just, man, they had to do what they had to do. But we're in a time period now where social media is a huge impact. I mean, you can literally change your life with a YouTube video, a YouTube short, a TikTok. I mean, the algorithm is crazy. I mean, we're seeing people change their lives every single day. I mean, and it's insane. I honestly, I love seeing it happen too. I mean, if you can escape that 9 to 5 life, by any means, do it. You know what I'm saying?
Props to you, honestly.
Absolutely, man. So I'm really in the midst of doing the same thing. Well, I would say we are in the midst of doing the same thing, man. We just want to, honestly, man, just be comfortable, honestly. Live our lives. Have some fun, kick back. And kind of don't have to have that worry about clocking in. We clock in for us, if that makes sense, y'all.
Well articulated, Josh.
Hey, I get, man.
Yeah. Nah, I don't blame you for thinking that way. It really is like, and really, I looked up the statistics on like what children want to be these days, bro. Literally, in the United States, it went from like being an astronaut like 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Now it's all YouTubers.
Yep.
Every kid wants to grow up and be a YouTuber. Every teen, every adult. Like, I wouldn't say every adult, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
And I get you.
the youth.
And the thing is with the youth, what the youth is seeing, guys, is that we're people. We're all humans, and we go and want to do what looks appealing. And in this day and age, YouTube, social media, modeling, rapping, it appeals to the younger generation, and I think that's another reason why, if you ever brought something up to like the older generation, even your parents, they kind of look at you sideways.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, a lot of us have, well, if you have parents in your life, or some type of older guardian, they're basically traditional or old fashioned. So when we talk about doing things outside of the norm, graduating high school, going to college, and working for the next 40, 50 years, however long, I think the older generation kind of looks at us sideways, in a sense.
Maybe calling us lazy too.
They do, but it's
Yeah.
like I mentioned earlier, guys. We want to do what's appealing and what's making money. That's the difference, and I don't think the older generation really understands that, because I hate to say it, would I rather make a video that goes viral, or would I rather go work in a factory for the next 30 years? I'm gonna go with the video and keep doing that over and over and over again. I mean, it's fun. Like I said, it's appealing.
A lot of people are against being exploited because a lot of these 9 to 5s are just trying to make money for themselves.
Yeah.
and they're just paying you a little percentage of that hard work you did, versus when you're freelancing and doing your own thing like YouTube or modeling, it's kind of for your own gain, unless you're like through a contracted company. So
Absolutely.
a lot of people would love to tap into more of their creative side than just settle down and be exploited towards a bigger chain or company.
Absolutely.
And everybody wants to live that rock star life, honestly.
For sure, man.
Or not even just rock star, but just financial freedom. Like, that's such a underrated asset to a person's life in their time. Nobody wants to just clock in and spend 1/3, 8 hours of their day
No, seriously.
on a job when they don't have to. So that's a big thing in our generation, versus our parents, for sure.
It's a fact.
Yeah. And on top of that, I don't let them, like the older generation, say nothing to me about how lazy we are, because, bro, everything's more expensive.
Definitely.
Yeah, like
Definitely.
a decent house now, bro, is like 300 to 400K. It's crazy.
For
Yeah.
sure.
So I don't listen to them no more. I'm just like, bro, like it's a different ball game, and in the next 10 years with AI and stuff, everything is gonna change. So
And let me just touch base on that again. I mean,
Yeah.
and for the people, for the young people that is fine with working 9 to 5s, let me reiterate, that is extremely okay.
It's
Like
cool.
that is completely fine if you want to work a 9 to 5. And I will never knock the hard working man ever. I will never knock that.
Shit, we both work 9 to
No,
5.
you feel me? We both
Yeah.
work 9 to 5s currently, y'all. So I will never knock that, because I'ma say this still. I think everybody wants to do something outside of the norm, but let's not forget, y'all. We still need electricians. We still need doctors, nurses, lawyers, judges, shit, astronauts. We still need all that, y'all. So let me just make sure that we all on the same page here. That I am not knocking the 9 to 5, man. If that's your hustle, be great. Be the best at your hustle. Straight up.
Honestly, bro, like you said, it's all about what makes you happy and what you want, for sure. Cause I know people with their 9 to 5s, they chilling and happy with it.
Yeah, man.
Me, I'm just like, it's just a placeholder for me now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's not gonna be the rest of my life. I know that for sure.
So yeah, man, back to LA and all our festivities. Jameson, so like, what do you think was your favorite part about LA this time compared to the last time you went to LA? Like what did you really enjoy most?
So I've been to LA about, I think I've been 5 times in my life. A couple times when I was a kid, and then 3 times when I'm as an adult. And LA, something about the vitamin D, the sun, as my dad be saying, he'd be like,
Yeah.
man, I need that vitamin D on my skin. Something about the sunshine, and just like, it's a city that never sleeps. It's just like New York. Like, it's always something going on, always after hours. All them restaurants are open till 2, 3 a.m.
Yep.
everywhere. We even came across a car meet, and I'm gonna put that on the screen. And it's not stuff that you see here in the Midwest all the time. I mean, in Michigan, we got our little stuff going on in the city in Detroit, which is 20 minutes from us. But it's not like how Cali is, or Miami, or, like I said, New York, Chicago, all those places. I love to be in a place where young people could truly thrive, and you could hit up black events like Ebony Beach Club that I
Yeah,
did
for sure.
2 years ago. And it's a different type of people that I've never seen before, like other types of black people who are like more earthy and more like surfing and shit.
Kind of just more vibey.
Yeah, more vibey, and it's just like you don't really get that in Detroit.
Being built on the hills, on the freeway, if you remember, Jameson, all those houses that are built on the hills as
Yeah,
well,
that-
bro.
Owning that real estate is crazy.
It's
Right over the
insane.
hills. Yeah, it was nuts.
It's insane, y'all, and it's like
Yeah.
it just what was cool about it, y'all, driving at night, all those houses lit up. I mean, it was beautiful, man. I mean, I really enjoyed it. The food was great. Really enjoyed it. I probably had the best burrito I have.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I mean, when I
Yeah.
say y'all, the way it looked on Instagram, it looked the exact same when it was in front of me. I'm actually going to get a picture of that to Jameson to show y'all. I mean, it was absolutely insane. I loved it, man. It just, like I said, it just never a dull moment out west in Cali, man. I mean, I know we still got to get to a couple more states out west, but man, I absolutely love the West Coast, man. And I think I've had a love for Cali before I even got there, just because of what I've seen and what I've heard about it. I mean, all the rappers and singers talk about California. I mean, and shout out to all the California rappers, man. Specifically, Blue Bucks Clan, man. I rock with y'all, man. Y'all sound goes crazy. The whole LA vibe, man. Jeezy, all y'all boys, man. Y'all keep going crazy. But shout out to the West Coast, man. I love the vibes, love the people, love the environment. It's great.
Yeah, I'm a second on what you said about the driving. The driving was great. I love like the scenery, especially on nights.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that traffic during the day, bro, at around like 1, 2 p.m.,
It's horrible.
I don't think I. That's the one downside.
Yeah.
It's way too packed there.
And the thing
Yeah.
about it, y'all, is you would think, so out in Cali, it's like 5-lane freeways, and you would think with 5 lanes, it would be less traffic, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
kind of more traffic, honestly. Like Jameson said, if it's not, the best time to drive is nighttime, y'all, because that traffic is at a minimum. But man, that rush hour 1, 2, anywhere between 1 through 5 o'clock, geez, man, it's bad.
No cab, bro. If they had the freeways that we have here, like the 3 lane in
Yeah.
Cali, nobody would get anywhere.
Oh, absolutely not. No
Yeah,
way.
it would be bad. And I was just learning. I just read this last week that L.A. County, like all the little little multi cities within Los Angeles County, adds up to be more people than the entire state of Michigan, which is
Insane.
like it's
Insane.
so a overpopulated area that it was like, wow, okay, I don't even know how you could move that many people like in one city, but they get it done, I guess.
They do it, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at them, man. I mean, after going out there to LA multiple times, you can see why it's overpopulated. Simple, man.
Yeah, that's why I learned, bro. If I lived there, I'd probably leave out like 30 minutes before, like what I would be doing here for sure, because you have to take account of traffic everywhere you go, or else you're not gonna get anywhere.
Even in, I think 30 minutes is generous, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, because I know we were talking about people being late to work when we were down there, and it was like, you might as well call if you wake up late. If you got a morning job and you wake up late, you're better off calling off, honestly, because you're not gonna get there.
Yeah, and can you peep? You can't even sit there and tell your manager like traffic was bad, because they'll be like, traffic is always bad. Like
Come on.
they're gonna be like, this is the third fucking time this week.
No, seriously. I
Traffic.
mean, you're better off getting a doctor's note, man, or something like that. Because I don't think that for the people in Cali, let us know. I don't know. I guess does the traffic excuse work, or is that a
Like
admission?
I just can't see it working.
No,
Like
definitely not. That's like us complaining about the roads are bad when it's snowing. They're always bad, and I mean they're bad when it's not snowing. I mean, guys, if
Yeah.
you've been to Michigan, the potholes are like knee deep. You feel me? It's pretty bad.
them fucking pot, and that's another reason why I need to go to a warmer climate. I can't do these potholes, these harsh winters, bro. I don't know. Another thing my dad said, he said, man, nigga, I'm getting too old to be waiting on summer every year.
Hey,
And I'm like, we only get like, bro, we live to like what, 75 average person, so that's 75 summers.
and that's a generous 75, if we're being honest.
Yeah, a quarter of them is when you're a
That's
kid
what,
anyway.
That's what 75 in good health.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's the reason why all the older people, man, go down south or go out west, man. It's just y'all. I don't think y'all understand. We stay in winter for like 9 out of the 12 months in a sense, bro. It doesn't get booming out here.
So I say
It's like
like
May.
May. Yeah.
Like and not even the start of May, more like middle of May, man. Seriously, like it kind of sucks. I kind of feel your pops with that one, man, cause it's like, geez, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I love being warm. I hate being cold. So I just shouldn't be getting off work, and I'm dusting, and well, not dusting, but I'm scraping off ice in the middle of April. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Because there was a time, bro, when I was just like, I was walking down the driveway and I slipped on a patch of ice. And low key, when I was on the ground, I kind of just stayed there.
No, I feel you.
I was like, I said, man, I need out.
I gotta get out of here. Yeah, man. Seriously.
Cause bro, like think about it. Like you're 23 and I turned 23 this year. I'm 22 right now. We only have like 7, 8 summers until we're 30,
That's legit.
and it's like, I don't know, bro. Like I want to at least be out and be situated by the time that I'm like 26, 27. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, somewhere hot and start a life. 30 is starting to push it a little late to be doing that, but it's doable.
The sooner the better, man. That's where I'm at.
Yeah,
The sooner the better, bro. So,
that's where my head is at.
and I ain't mad at that, bro. I ain't mad at it. It just, I'm always gonna have love for Michigan, man, because that's where I'm always gonna have love for Michigan, because that's where I'm from. I mean, and even sometimes when I leave the state, I kind of ask myself, like, could I ever leave? I absolutely can leave,
Yeah.
but I ask myself that sometimes, man, because it just the thing about Michigan, though, I love the culture of the people, man. I mean, I do appreciate our people and I do appreciate our culture. That's for sure. It's where we from. You feel me? But man, I don't know. You know, it all comes down to better living, better life, better weather, better everything. And I think a lot of people, and I've noticed a lot of people out of Detroit are even migrating really to like ATL and Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's just, I think in your 20s, man, you just want something a little bit more exciting. You know what I'm saying? It's only so much Michigan I can do, and I feel like you really will never grow as a person till you leave your hometown.
For sure. A lot of YouTubers be saying that too. They say like you have to leave your hometown, like go out, make new friends, kind of just find more connects.
Yeah.
And I 100% believe that. I mean, we got connects and we're only there for 6 days.
Seriously.
So it's a big thing, moving on and kind of finding that new path in life. And for me personally, if I don't move on to new things in life, I kind of get this depression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just like I
feel
need
stuck.
something. Yeah, the next big thing. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, what's next? How are you gonna, like, really set stone and build up that new foundation?
absolutely, bro.
So that's why I'm like, in the next couple of years, I stay by the time I'm 25, bro. I'm out somewhere.
That's a fact, bro.
Yeah,
I can agree with that
yeah,
for
because
sure.
I know Michigan, I love it here, but
Can't do it, bro.
and
Can't do
I can't run into another person from high school with a little small talk and shit, like,
Nah,
bro.
seriously. And yo, I just want to be somewhere where we actually have good sports teams. I'm sorry. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I want to win. Like, that's where I'm at, man. Outside of college, that's our best hope, man. Go blue, baby, all the way. Natty.
Oh yeah.
Natty, good natty.
Now our college division, bro, crazy.
Now we lit with that, but professionally, man, we're garbage, man. We're garbage. No offense to none of those guys, man, doing anything, man. But it feel like highway robbery. Y'all getting money and losing. You feel me? You gotta make some shit shake at some point.
Shout out to the Lions though. They actually did pretty decent.
True. I will give a shout out to the Lions. Y'all look like y'all coming up. I'm
But-
rocking with y'all. Y'all keep going crazy.
Them damn Pistons, bro. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Like,
Sorry.
this past season, I think they only had like what 3 wins.
It might have been more than that, man. It just.
But
I
that
stopped watching after they lost 26, 27 in a row.
Yeah. Remember, I forgot bro's name, but he was at the press conference and he said he was
Bro,
like,
what the hell?
yeah, there's a lot of flaws.
My fault, bro. We it's like, jeez, man.
But bro was like, he was like, I don't even know how we're this bad. What's that light skinned dude's name with the fro?
Wait, where was he? Wait, hold on. Who? Wait.
You know who I'm talking about. You know his face. But he was like one of the better players on the team, and he was like, bro,
Kate Cunningham. Kate?
maybe, I don't even know, bro.
It's probably him.
He was like, I don't know how I'm that bad. Bro was stressing like at the press conference. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was Kate.
Yeah, nah, bro was sick.
This nigga Von is gonna be back. He said Europe be late. I heard Amsterdam goes crazy too. He talking about gotta go to Spain. I was just literally was just telling you about that.
Bro, Spain. Speaking of Spain and like Portugal, all those countries that's like, on the left,
Yeah.
bro. My coworker, she just went to Portugal.
Mm.
Look, it looks fire.
Do it.
Yeah, she went to Afro Nation.
Stupid.
Stupid. She had a fucking blast.
I'm not mad at it, man. Definitely got to get out there at some point, man. Honestly, just I know you've been to Europe a few times.
Mm.
I'd say a few times is generous, a lot of times, but I think I'm up next, man. Got to go out there.
Wait, you never been to Europe?
Man, I ain't been to the white man's territory, man.
I'm playing. But
I ain't been there yet.
yeah, nah. But this has been a talk between us a lot. Me, Josh, and Reggie.
Yeah.
We definitely are trying to hit up Europe. A boys trip, just like Cali, but overseas. And really, I'm thinking the UK, but you already know Amsterdam. We get loose over there.
I heard something about that red light district.
That red light district is.
Heard something about it. Lil Birdie told me something about that red light district.
Yeah. Red light district is. They got it.
Yeah, man. Definitely gotta get
Gotta
out
go
there.
back.
Definitely gotta get out to London too. Kind of gotta go out there with it. What do we say we gonna go out there with? We gotta go out there with the Montclair off the skis.
Yeah, and it has to be all black.
It got to. It got to, man. Gotta go out there on my Central Sea vibes, man. Definitely. Shout out West London for sure. Definitely want to go do London. Just really, honestly, man, I'm big on just like exploring. I love to travel. I love seeing new things I ain't seen before, or things I have seen before. It's just, I always love switching up the scenery, man. That's something I've always enjoyed since I was a little kid, man. I mean, whether it was going to Ohio to catch a Waffle House or going out to Cali to catch a Dodgers game, man. I love exploring. I love seeing new things, meeting new people, and just always creating new vibes and memories.
I feel that. Honestly, bro, I can't wait for your reaction to see like what a London hood nigga look like, bro. It's so bizarre.
It's probably gonna look like you ever seen that? Have you heard of that show called Top Boy?
I haven't.
It's on Netflix. Go check that out when you get a chance. It's like
Top Boy.
Yeah, I still gotta check it out myself. I've just seen clips of it, but basically, real London man, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
As they say, man, all of the men them out there, man.
Bro, they just be like sagging and shit with do-rags, but then when you walk up to them, they be like, they talk like a Central C, like fuck you mean, mate?
Nah,
Yeah,
it be
well,
like
off your
that.
top, fucking them.
That's how they be, man. That's how they be, man. I'm trying to get
Right.
my accent right, man. Listen to Central C and get my accent right, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, so.
Central C is their Lord and Savior over there.
Oh, for sure.
He's like their version of Young Dolph in the South.
I can see that.
Yeah.
If we talking in the South, we gotta mention Boosie then.
Oh,
That's
for
like
sure.
that's like they Boosie, man. But I mean, Central C global though, bro. Like I said, I caught him at Rolling Loud in Miami. I mean, he had a really good set, truly. So he global, bro.
And I heard that he's a pretty good freestyler.
Yeah, he got a
People been saying that.
Actually,
Yeah.
you need to go listen to it. It's a not podcast. I think it's a radio show called LA Leakers. Central C had flew to LA and did a LA Leakers freestyle. Very solid, definitely delivered. And like during his freestyle, he was basically breaking down like it was crazy during his freestyle. He was breaking down London slang versus US slang
Okay.
in his freestyle.
In
So
his
it was
freestyle?
yes, it was hard.
Wow.
It was fire.
Okay.
It was fire.
Yeah, that dude. That dude really he introduced a whole new like wave of drill, for sure, in London
Absolutely.
and in the world.
Absolutely.
I feel like he kind of paved the way for Toronto too a little bit.
I wouldn't say
think?
paved the way for Toronto because Drake paved the way for Toronto.
Yeah, I'm saying Drake did. I'm saying like Toronto drill. Don't you think?
I mean,
Like what do you think on that? You know more
was-
about that than I do
Nah,
because you're an avid Drake fan.
yeah,
in-
nah,
in Toronto.
I wouldn't say he paved the way for Toronto because I think drill is gonna be drill. But I mean, Toronto. I mean, where you think Toronto got their little accent from? You know what I'm saying?
I guess I guess it's the Jamaicans, right?
Nah, you
The
can
Caribbeans?
you could say they started that too. You know what I'm saying? Because Toronto kind of bites off what Jamaica do. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it depends. But I wouldn't say Central C paved the way for Toronto. I would say he paved the way for London, West London specifically. But I mean, you still got artists like I want to say Dave, that raps out of London, makes music. He's
Dave.
solid too. But yeah, man. I mean, Central C is running away with it, man. Shout out Central C, man. I mean, he tough. He is tough. So yeah, man. I would say Central C paved the way for West London.
Okay, I feel that.
I can't really speak on Toronto drill.
Yeah, Toronto, like they got a really big Caribbean population for
Yeah.
sure. Cause like when they be like Crody, like all that
Yeah,
extra stuff.
Krosky? Yeah,
Cause even Drake, he was kind of faking that
that Jamaican
that
shit.
yeah at the end of one dance. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
I think they
Off
just.
your top, you know what I mean?
I think like when it comes to that, I think they inspire. Like I think Toronto got inspo from Jamaica and all that good shit. When it comes to their slang, and even some of London, they probably got it, from over there for real. But
I feel like everything's meshing now. Cause of like
definitely.
yeah, overseas they're all like kind of teaming up and shit. I think sooner or later it's gonna be like everybody's kind of biting each other's style. Cause London really got that shit from 2012 Chief Keef at first, like
Word?
the start of drill. Yeah, cause Chief Keef, they call him the Godfather of drill.
That's not too far fetched to say that. Honestly, I wouldn't put that past anybody. Honestly, that's actually a valid take.
Yeah,
Honestly, when it comes to drill, you gotta put Chief Keef up there. Honestly, I mean, Chief Keef. Honestly, man, I'm trying to think. Is Chief Keef to go to Chicago? Now that I'm thinking about it, I rock with Dirk. You know, I've never been a. Every time I get hate for this, every time I say this, but I've never really been a big fan of Herbo. I'm not saying Herbo is bad at all. I think he's a good artist, but I don't know. I never really could cling to the sound of her. But shout out Herbo though, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I think when it comes to Godfather of drill, it all got to go back to Chief Keef. I mean, think how many artists we got now because of the Chief Keef influence. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I could agree with that.
cause of the Chief Keef influence. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he was definitely like that hype man Sosa.
Yeah.
Sosa changed the rap game crazy.
Hey man, they love Sosa for real.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at that at all.
He kind of introduced the wave too of like just like he made gutter rappers more prominent.
I can
Like
see
like
that.
like just showing like okay like I'm really representing my people like in my hood and stuff. Talking about like cause he's from O Block, right? Or no, or is that just King Von? I don't
That
know.
might be Von and them. I'm not. I get confused with them blocks and shit.
Yeah,
What
he's
they be
somewhere
doing,
he's
man?
somewhere from the hood though, and it was just cool to like kind of see him rise up because he came out of nowhere with that Sosa shit. Fucking bugs on the camera.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I need to make you a playlist, bro.
Please make me a
Yeah,
playlist.
bro. I'm gonna have to, cause it's like, geez, bro. I gotta get you cultured with some shit for sure, bro. Cause holy fuck.
But
You talking about going to Chicago and you don't even know what are the goats?
I got Love Sosa, Bean.
Nigga, that's Uzi shit though.
It is Uzi shit, but he's still on it.
He is on
It
it. But we talking
elevate.
about
He
Chief Keef
definitely
shit.
elevated the shit for
Who,
sure.
Uzi or Chief Keef?
Chief Keef
For sure, for sure.
elevated it. Yeah. Then
Low-key.
shit. Yeah, I know his music. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. That's all.
Well, I'm gonna be the one to say "Stun Like My Mama" is my go-to Chief Keef song, and I don't hear that often from a lot of people. A lot of people go to his classics, but I'm still gonna say "Stun Like My Mama" is a classic. But that's my go-to Chief Keef song.
Okay.
Easy.
Not mad at that.
Can be, bro. Can be.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. All right, a quick intermission. I don't know what to talk about.
Bro, I think we ran it all, bro.
Did we?
I think so. I mean, shit. We got a good 30 plus minutes.
Yeah, nah, we did. What's one
I
more?
think-
What's a closing topic though that we could use?
A closing topic. I'm gonna say shit. You want to do like one of those ads where it's like, I used my 750 Cash App card and it worked. No, I'm talking. I'm talking. I actually see that pretty often though. I'm not sure what's the catch behind that.
You
But
talking about those sponsors?
yeah, they're talking about I got a 750 off Cash App.
I wish I was making enough pay to just be like, yeah. And have you downloaded Sweatcoin yet?
Nah, dead ass. Like if you don't have Sweatcoin, you're bugging. Tell me, literally, you walk every day. You might as well get paid for it.
Like them motherfuckers know that they're not using that shit.
No,
Like,
hell no.
it's crazy.
They getting paid. A good conclusion.
Like a closing statement. Then we could do the conclusion after.
What's better, the East Coast or the West Coast?
It's a really good question, actually.
I feel like this is a good conclusion conversation.
Honestly, bro. Well, I'll have you ask it. Actually.
Well, guys, we're nearing the end. Just want to leave you guys off with something, and I'm gonna add Jameson first. Jameson, in your opinion, what's better, the vibes on the West Coast or the vibes on the East Coast? I know you're a frequent out west goer, and I know you've been to the East more than me, so I feel like your opinion on this would be more valid than mine would be, since I've just been a West Coast king. I gotta see what's your take on that.
I mean, although I'm a fan of any type of big city, definitely the West Coast.
West Coast.
West Coast vibes. Cali in itself. Cali is a huge state, and the top and the bottom of it are like two different states. Like, so diverse, so much nature and things to explore that I think California in itself is enough to say the West Coast is better.
Okay.
Yeah, especially around Lake Tahoe, how it's connected to Nevada. All that West Coast area, going back and forth between those states was one of the most beautiful and scenic things I've ever encountered. So I'm gonna have to go with West Coast. I still we gotta hit Seattle at some point, because
still gotta do Seattle.
I don't know what's out there in Seattle at all.
I mean, I heard the vibes are great out there in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the vibes are great out there in Seattle. Just haven't got out there. I still want to get out to Washington. Obviously Seattle, Washington, Oregon.
Oh yeah.
I
Oregon.
still gotta see what's up with Vegas though. I still gotta see what's up in that. If I go to Vegas, I'm trying to have a straight hangover vibe. But enough of that. Let me ask you one more thing as well. Now, between, as you said, the vibes, you like the vibes more on the West Coast than you do the East. Now, who has the best food that you've had, West or East?
Specifically, out of the entire United States, and this is a fact. This is just a known fact. Chicago has the best food in the United States for sure. The pizza, the subs. The Chicago can make a mean Philly cheesesteak too, just like they do in Philly. Man, I don't even know where to start with Chi-Town, man. Chinatown, crazy restaurants in Chinatown.
Shout out Chicago.
Chicago, they got New York beat to a pulp when it comes to food.
To a pulp?
To a pulp, yes. Like,
Damn.
their food game is crazy, and they have a lot of 1-star restaurants, meaning like 1 star is in a top star.
Yeah.
And they have the best chefs in the world. Yeah, in the financial districts and all that. Yeah.
Shout out
That's making me. I watched the show The Bear. I don't know if any of you guys watched that, but The Bear is in Chicago, and I gotta go and get some of those subs that they make and stuff from that shop.
Well, I'll say one thing. All this food talk is making me hungry. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. It's crazy. I just had tacos.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at
Steak
that, bro.
taco. I just got it from Dos Pesos.
I knew you was gonna say those pesos.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as May's, but it was alright.
You ain't been at those pesos in a little minute.
It's pretty straight.
Probably since the last time we went. That's the last time I've been there legit.
Really?
Yeah. I might go get a sub. I'm honestly starving. I think that's my exit.
That's it? That's it for you?
I think that's my exit, man.
Nah, work is closing in on you too.
Yeah, it is. That's
Yeah,
what I'm like.
that's sick.
I think it's about that time.
Well, shit, y'all. This was my 4th podcast with one of my best friends, Josh.
Yes, sir.
And Hey, many more. We're gonna talk about more topics coming soon. We always got some shit to talk about.
Yeah.
So until next time, guys, stay moving forward. See ya.